Hello, students of Standard 10. Once again, I am here in this YouTube channel of Mount Brescia for your history class. Today, I will take a new topic, that is civil disobedience and Salt March. This is very important topic. Question comes usually from this topic. So you have already know in Standard 8, you have already studied about this Salt March. It is a very common march and it belongs to a portion of civil disobedience movement. So see what happened. Mahatma Gandhi found in Salt a powerful symbol that could unite the nation against the British government in India. Salt is the common thing which is used by each and every people, not in India but in different parts of the world. So if salt can be, because salt tax has been implemented by the Britishers, our country, our sea, but if we want to make salt, we have to give tax. So salt became a powerful symbol, according to Mahatma Gandhi, which can unite both Hindus, Muslims, all different parts, sections of the society in our country, felt by Mahatma Gandhi. He sent a letter to Viceroy Irwin. Viceroy at that time in India was Lord Irwin. On 31st January 1930, he sent a letter that 11 different demands have been implemented. Asked 11 different demands of general uses, of some interest of all classes. These 11 total demands have been asked by the Britishers in that petition given by Mahatma Gandhi. Why? The idea was to make the demand wide ranging so that all classes, all different sections of the society within Indian society could identify with them and everyone would be brought together in a united campaign. Gandhiji wanted that everybody, something to be done in which every caste, every religion, every community people can come together to work against Britishers, to work for the country. So he gave a petition in which 11 demands were there of different general uses, some some interest of all classes, etc. The most important of all the demand was to abolish the salt tax, because salt was something consumed by rich as well as poor alike. It is not that rich people are using more salt, poor people are using less salt, not like that. Everybody is using salt in their according to their taste, according to their needs in the house. It was one of the most essential item of food. Most essential item of food. So Gandhiji's letter was an ultimatum to Lord Irwin. It was just like an ultimatum. It was not a petition, it was an ultimatum. So it also threatened that in that letter he has used the language, Gandhiji has used the language of threatening, and he threatened that if government did not exempt people from the salt tax, if government did not free the people from salt tax, then they would launch a campaign against him. Means they will start a movement against the government very widely, in a big way, all through the country. But Irwin showed no interest. He has taken this very lightly. This warning very lightly he has taken. And thus, civil disobedience movement was started by Gandhiji in the year 1930. So why the civil disobedience movement started? Because he has given petition to Lord Irwin. In that petition, 11 demands have been asked, but Irwin has taken it very lightly, and so in 1930, civil disobedience movement has been started. The main ideology behind the civil disobedience movement was to defy the laws made by the British. Civil disobedience movement. What does this mean? Civil disobedience means whatever the law will be made for the common people to follow, those laws will be defied. Those laws will not be followed by the common people. And in this, the historic march of Dandi started, Salt March, in which Gandhiji, along with 78 chosen followers, Gandhiji started this Salt March with 78 followers, historic march, in which day? 12th March 1930, to break the salt law. He covered nearly 240 miles on foot from his ashram at Sabarmati in Ahmedabad to Dandi, a small coastal town in Gujarat. After reaching there, he made salt by boiling sea water. So this march is known as Dandi March, since it has been the final position of reaching his Dandi from his Sabarmati ashram, 240 miles a day. 240 miles, not a day, 240 miles they have walked on foot. Started with 78 members, but when day by day it gradually started covering the distance, more and more people accumulated there. Wherever Gandhiji stopped, he gave lectures. People come and join them in his march. In this way, thousands and thousands of people, men, women, everybody has participated in this march and joined Gandhiji in this salt march and broke the salt law by reaching Dandi. This is very important. And in my next video, I will teach you what was the effect of this civil disobedience movement and how people has reacted in it. Thank you.